Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. According to the Affidavit of Probable Cause signed by Detective Brett Payne on December 29, 2022, that directly led to the warrant for Mr. Kohberger's arrest and his arrest the following day, December 30th, 2022, states as follows. At page number 5, the timeline of the crimes per the PCA and all of the information that the Moscow Police Department had at the time that this PCA was signed, December 29th, 2022, reads as follows. The combination of DM statements to law enforcement, reviews of forensic downloads of records from BF and DM's phone, and video of a suspect video, as described below, leads investigators to believe the crimes at 1122 King Road, ladies and gentlemen, occurred between 4 o'clock a.m. and 4:25 a.m. This is a statement that Detective Payne is signing as true and correct under penalty of perjury, as he did at page number 18 of this very same Affidavit of Probable Cause, that the timeline of crimes were between 4 and 4:25 a.m. And just a word of explanation, suspect vehicle 1 during this Affidavit of Probable Cause is believed to be Mr. Kohberger's car. The crimes here, according to Detective Payne, occurred between 4 and 4:25 a.m. The next page describes sightings of suspect vehicle 1 after 4 a.m. at paragraph number 2, the second full paragraph of this page, and then sighting of it no later than 4:20 a.m., where it states, suspect vehicle 1 is next seen departing the area of the King Road residence at approximately 4:20 a.m. at a high rate of speed, and then goes on to discuss suspect vehicle 1's sightings allegedly in other parts of Moscow and elsewhere. We've had the opportunity in the past few months as the public to review documentation, video, photographs, information, reports that was not available to the public at the time that the PCA was published. Not available to the public during the entire time Idaho versus Kohberger was opened on December 29th, 2022, with this Affidavit of Probable Cause effectively being document number 1. It was only thereafter that information began coming out from under seal to the public. And one document that was released as a part of the court filings was a document from the state of Idaho describing the injuries that the 4 students sustained. And in my opinion, asking the rhetorical question, is it possible that those injuries could have occurred within the short window that the state of Idaho is alleging that only one suspect who's ever been arrested, and that would be Mr. Kohberger, committed all of these crimes within that short window? But there's information here that the Affidavit of Probable Cause also seems to imply a second perpetrator, at least, because it says here that the law enforcement officials, MPD, believe that the crimes occurred between 4 a.m. and 4. So if that's true, who was inside the house between 4 o'clock and the last sighting of suspect vehicle 1, which another document says was approximately 4:07, and whatever time it took from the driver, assuming it's just one person in that car, to stop the car, get out of the car, walk up to the back of the house, which law enforcement states the back slider on the second floor was the point of entry. What would that have been? 4:07:30, possibly, even if the person was walking very, very swiftly. And then the time that it would have taken to leave, get in the car, drive to the point where this vehicle is seen at 4:20 a.m. leaving the neighborhood at a high rate of speed. Who is inside the house committing the crimes between 4 o'clock and 4:07 plus, and then again from 4:19 until 4:20 when suspect vehicle 1 is again seen on camera at the corner of King and Queen, making that turn, leaving the neighborhood at a high rate of speed. These are opinions, comments, rhetorical questions that we provide as always per the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. If you have any comments, any thoughts, any opinions regarding the presence of a possible accessory before the fact, accessory after the fact, co-conspirator, or alternative perpetrator, please leave them here. Until next time, this is Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.